Hello, Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm so glad you're here and thank you for your patience as I was gone for 4 weeks and I have just returned from my trip to Europe and have brought beautiful card making supplies with me for this coming up holiday season, but also for next spring already. Today it will be all about Halloween, and I have the cutest and adorable characters for you. So let's get started. We're gonna start with the Trick or Treat Deluxe Craft Pad by Hunkydory. And when I saw this, I had to have it because this is the most gorgeous Halloween craft pad. Plus, it is so easy to work with. So let me show you how this comes. So this is an A4 pack. So that's close to an 8.5 by 11 here in the States. And when you take it out, you actually have a pad. And on the front, you have a few cards with samples on it. So if you want to know how to start, you already get some sample cards. And then in the back, you have all the items coming in this craft pad. We're going to go through it quickly. So it is a pad. So the first pages are all foiled and die cut pieces, card toppers and embellishments for Halloween. And look how gorgeous they are. And the color family is, of course, purple and orange and black. Just wonderful. We have borders, we have bigger elements, smaller elements. We got sentiments like the boo and all the frames. And I'll show you what I have done with them. And here is another one. Maybe I'll do it this way. Look how beautiful foiled this is. Hunkydory makes the most quality card making supplies that I have ran into. Look at these cute little ghosts, aren't they? Those spirits, aren't they just adorable? So those are the first 4 pages. Then you have 4 pages of, let me just take this out here. So then you have 4 pages of cardstock. And of course you can cut into it or make your cards straight from the cardstock. I cut into it because you can make many additional cards even if you're done with your die cuts. Here's the next one, and look how vibrant the colors are. This cute little witch here. And then of course these adorable, and these are my favorites, these adorable ghosts. And there are some spiders hanging up here. Here are the spider nets, so cute. Then we have houses. Look how gorgeous they are. Just gorgeous in front of this beautiful night sky. It is spooky, but it is adorable spooky. Here we got a green background. Typical Halloween colors here with a little garland. And then we got the ghosts again and all the ghost eyes. Look at that. How cute is this? And then what I really like, you also get the card inserts. So if you make cards, and you will see how handy they come when you see my sample cards, you get these muted images and you can use them for the insert, the inside of your card, and that's where you write your message. And it basically just goes, has the same elements as the cardstock, just in a muted version. And of course this is paper so that you can fold it up or cut it so it fits your cards. There's one more here. So that is this gorgeous, beautiful Trick or Treat Deluxe Craft Pad. Again, it includes 4 die cut topper sheets, 4 foiled cardstock, 4 printed cardstock, and then the inserts as well. So now let's see what I have created with this gorgeous pack. So I will start with mentioning that I found this craft pack very, very easy to work with because everything you need is in this pad and you don't really need any additional items. The only thing that I have used is cardstock, and I used this shimmery black cardstock from Michaels. And then I also used just a little bit of bling, as you can see on this card here. But everything else basically comes from this craft pad. So I used it up, yeah, almost. But you will see I have a boatload of cards, and they were very quick. I did it all in one afternoon. So it's not that I, use days to complete these cards. They are so very quick. And here is my first one. So all my cards, or almost all my cards, are with this black shimmery cardstock. I cut myself card blanks, and then I cut into this beautiful cardstock. And here is just one of the background papers. And then what you see here is one of the frames. So all these bigger pieces, these bigger toppers, come with frames. And I took them out of their frames and used these frames in a different way. So they just add to my card. And that's all it is. There is the topper. There is one of the frames it came into. Most of them have two frames. There is one sentiment from the pad, and then a little bit of bling, and that is this card. And then when you open it up, here is the same image, and I added it to my black cardstock as my insert to write a note. And I really like it that it matches the font. And I didn't even use it for the entire card. I just made a panel that I just adhered here on the top. And there's my first card. And I think these are so super cute. Now let's take a look at this next one. Here we have this cute little witch, and I did the same thing. Here I didn't use any of these bigger toppers. All I did is I used one frame from one of the pieces, and then two of the smaller pieces. A treat for you, and then there's this cute little spider. I used one of the borders that comes and cut it to so it fits, and then a little bit of bling, and there is my card. And when you open it up, here is the same thing. We have, oh, I made that an easel card. I forgot about it. So we have, first of all, inside the same element, you can see it here, and then here is my stopper, which again is also the little witch. So you can see how this all just perfectly comes together. Here I used a beige card blank, yeah, and this is the same thing. It's just a square card that I scored here in the middle to make a stepper card, and or an easel card, I should say. And then this little piece I popped up on foam so that you have this stopper here. So super cute, wouldn't you say? All right, next, let's see here. Here we have Count Dracula, and I think I made another stepper card, that is right. So for Count Dracula, I have used the beautiful cardstock, the foiled cardstock, the green one. Then I used the frame that this piece came in, but I put it vertically and horizontally the topper. There is another little one that says "Have a fantastic day," and I added that, just a little black bow and a couple of bling pieces. And then when you open it up, there is the insert. I used a little bit of this border and another cute little Count Dracula as my stopper. And there is my other easel card. So those are my two easel cards, and I think they came out so cute. I really liked how they look, and I love the colors. They're so vibrant. Up next, I made some slimline cards, and I have again this black shimmery cardstock from Michaels. I cut it into 8.5 by 8.5, and then just scored it in the middle. And here is my slimline card. And now I just used one piece of this gorgeous foiled cardstock with the Halloween houses on there, And that's all it is really, it's just this one piece, and then one topper. And here is the frame the topper came into, and I just again offset it. And here is my cute little ghost, and it says woo or whoo. So very scary, but so cute. And then when you open it up, here are the houses again, and this is just my writing panel. So you can cut into these inserts as well and just add it to your card. And since I used black cardstock, it's just perfect because I had to put something in here anyway. So it's nice to have some that will match. My next card is similar, so I did 4 slimline cards. Here is the next piece of the houses. This is all from one sheet, right? And I just added some orange here for a change, orange cardstock. And again, this is so just to frame it a little bit on the black. Then I have this gorgeous house here that also comes with a frame. Here I used the frame as it was intended to be used. I just left it around the topper, and then I just added one of the greetings and a couple of bling pieces that I had in my stash because the colors matched so perfectly. And then when you open it up, here is again part of this insert paper with the houses, and it matches exactly what I have up front. I just love how everything just comes together nicely. Okay, here is my next slimline card, and for this one I have used the ghost paper with the spooky eyes here. Again, very simple, 8.5 by 8.5. So you just cut your cardstock so it fits, scored it in half, used one panel for my background, and then here is again one of the beautiful toppers. And this I took out of the frame and just kind of offset it. So it looks a little bit, you know, when you go to old cemeteries, they have these tombstones that fall over a little bit. I wanted to mimic that view. And then, but look how cute all the pumpkins are. And of course there is this tombstone and this cute little ghost looking behind it. Have a hauntingly good Halloween. So, so cute. And a couple of bling pieces, and now when I open it up, I just have these spooky eyes here and the ghosts as my insert for this card. And then I made a 4th one, and actually this one is the last piece that belonged to this cardstock here. So out of one cardstock I made 3 cards. See, this was one piece of cardstock and I cut 3 panels out of it, and just added the toppers that come in a pad. So you can see I didn't really use anything else here. I did the same thing. I took the topper out of the frame, added it to this card, and you see all the bling from the foiling. And since these had these houses, I said enter if you dare, which of course comes in a pad. And then when you open it up, there is just my panel. And I added a little border here that I had laying around because I cut that off another piece of cardstock. So you can use what is left over for your envelopes, or to further embellish the inside of your card, or make small cards, which you will see at the end of this video. Then I made a couple of smaller cards for the smaller toppers that come in the pack. And you can see it's just as simple. Same thing again. I used my black cardstock to make my blank. This is just a smaller card, and you can use the sizes that you have envelopes for. And then one of the toppers, one of those little tags. I added a bow, and that's really it. One bling here. A couple other blings here too. So just a little bit of bling. And then inside is one of the panels. And there is another smaller card. And I made another one. I just wanted to show you with these beautiful frames that you get, you can of course make shaker cards. They just ask you to make shaker cards. And what I have done here is I just again made a smaller card. I just used the little monsters here from the cardstock, and first I had just a frame on it, but then I was thinking, well, this can actually make a beautiful shaker card. And let me see if I can get the glare out of here. Okay, I think this might be a little bit better. But yeah, so I added some shaker pieces in here, and just two of the smaller embellishments, and added it to my card. And then of course added some foam so that the shaker pieces have actually room to shake. And if you're looking for Halloween shaker pieces, I got these beautiful doodads here. These are called Halloween Party, and they're cute little Halloween pieces in here. You can use them individually if you want to, or for your shaker cards. You see the colors, just perfect for Halloween. So I thought I'm gonna add these to the video. I have them in stock, and yeah, and here are the cute little monsters. So a couple of smaller cards. And next I paired this gorgeous cardstock with one more item I have in my shop right now, and these are the Halloween gnomes. And this is a pack of the most gorgeous Halloween gnomes. So let's just go and look at them really quick. And these are also from Hunkydory, so they will just match perfectly this pack. And look how super cute they are. And these have white backgrounds, so these are just beautiful pieces of paper. It's not cardstock, that you can add to your cards, and I'll show you in a minute how I use them. So super cute. We know the gnomes, and now we have the Halloween gnomes. Time to Fly. This will come in a minute. I use this one. Look how gorgeous. I love the Halloween cuteness here in this pack. Okay, so this is the image pack. And what I have here is use the same black cardstock for my card. I made a cutaway card and added this gorgeous paper from, or cardstock from the pack. And then, so this is a cutaway card, like I said, but then I added one of the cards right here, or one of the toppers. I also added the ghostly greetings from the pack, and then when I open it up, there is another one, because there are so many in there. I splurged and put two on here, and then here is the cardstock, but then I used one of the frames and a little bit of the insert paper and made myself a panel to write a message. So that way it has an area where you can write it, but it's still hidden from my cutaway card. So actually in the beginning I had that as a Z-fold card, but then I decided to add something inside here, so I glued these two pieces together. It's really sturdy now. So what used to be a Z-fold, it's now just a cutaway card, because this that actually opened at one point, I glued it shut now. So here is this super cute Halloween gnome card that I think turned out so fun. Here is another one, and this is really simple. There's nothing else to it. I used this time a purple card blank and added one of the panels, just one of the cute little kitties here from the pad, one border, one glitter border, and then 3 of those stars here, And that finishes my card already. So this is a great pack to do with your kids, or even for beginners if you don't have any supplies. You know, the pads really make great cards, and also of course this image pack. And here again I have one of these images that I used with one of the frames from the pad, and then just added, you know, the Boo Crew and then a little bit of bling. And this one was just on a simple white card, and a little bit of shimmery orange background. So these are the 3 cards I created with the image pack for the Halloween gnomes. And I'm going to finish it off with the card and a couple of smaller cards. This is the card I'm going to send to my grandniece. I just love these little cute little ghosts here. I made another stepper card. So here it is. Look at these cute spiders coming down here from their spider nets. So funny. And here the ghosts are just simply adorable. They're sitting in their frame. I took one frame out and used it otherwise. And the background. And then of course here the insert is the same thing with the spiders and the same border here. And then Trick or Treat from the pack. And so is this border down here with the garland. Yeah, so this one will be in the mail. And then I had several smaller pieces around, and I made just 4 small cards, and they will go into orders that come in as thank you notes. And still, I think, so cute. Oh, I forgot to mention one thing for my shaker card. Let's bring this out again. So here for my shaker card, the acetate I used is also by Hunkydory, and I have a lot of different acetate in my shop now because I love theirs. So this particular one that I used for this shaker card came from the poinsettia line, and this has this piece in here, and see, this is acetate, but it has some gold, beautiful gold flakes down here, and when you turn it around it is silver. So there are 4 in a pack, and they go along with the poinsettia, and you can see how gorgeous this is with the poinsettia cardstock that I probably will make cards with over the next few weeks for my Christmas card making. Look at this gorgeous one with all the snowflakes on here. So this is the acetate I used, and there is much more to find in my shop. So what I have done, since I cut into this one for my card, I also used a little bit of acetate for this smaller card here, and this is where this mummy sits on, and the monster fun, and then again a little bit of the inside insert paper. Here is another one, just simple. I made that also into a small easel card. Trick or Treat. This is even from the packaging. Up top it has these branding lines, and I just cut that off. So cute. Here's my monster. Same thing, the Trick or Treat is from the branding line, so don't dismiss the packaging. And then here is what I had left. I cut into the this is one of the frames. This was an oval frame, so I just cut it in half and added it to my card here. And you can see you have the beds here, and I added a couple stars, and then 3 of the little pieces, this spooky eye, too cute to spook, and then of course this cute little ghost there, and some insert. And here are all the cards that I have created with today's Halloween craft pad and the image pack of the cute gnomes. I hope I didn't promise too much when I said this is cuteness overload here for Halloween. And if you like my cards, they will be up for grabs most of them at least, in value packs on my website. Of course, all the items are currently available, so please check them out. Thank you so much for taking time to watch my video today. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share this video with your crafty friends and family. I would really appreciate the support. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much. Please stay or get well, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.